Why is you encouraging him despite my orders?
Orders? We equals. I don't take orders from you.
This one starts where episode 3 left off. Tommy walks in right after Diamond welcomes DMACC back to CPI. Tommy's highly upset and wants to know what's going on. Diamond knows telling him the truth is not going to be the answer, so he lies.
DMACC hit a crap game over on 27.
When we all know DMACC was out there throwing grenades.
Pack you all the way up, son.
But as this goes on, Tommy's still being disrespectful.
Stay out of this, Jenard.
Just saying you gotta respect it.
I'm just saying you gotta respect it. It's just crazy how Jenard lets himself be disrespected and Diamond allows it.
Why is you encouraging him despite my orders?
Orders? We equals. I don't take orders from you.
Tommy's definitely pushing the limits. It's not gonna last much longer.
Me and Diamond need to talk. You two, get the fuck out of here. I don't need an audience.
That's crazy. Anyway, Diamond tells Tommy that King Kilo wants DMACC taken out for murking his nephew Mad Dog, and he says he let him back into CBI to protect him. Then Diamond gets a text from Rashan, the leader of the SODs, who says he wants to meet.
I think he wants the SODs out the coalition.
So DMACC is at home trying to impress Genesis. Tommy shows up and tells him King Kilo's got a price on his head.
Fuck King Kilo, I'll smoke his ass too. You better ask about me, Unc. I'm really him.
He's not lying, but Tommy tells him to get the weapon he used so we could fix this. Tommy also goes to see Vic's apartment, aka Claudia's apartment.
I need you to hang on to this for me.
Tells him to hold on to DMACC's dirty weapon as Vic tells him that Stacy Marks, the U.S. attorney running for mayor, needs money for her campaign. Tommy tells him to make a sizable donation to her campaign.
Just make sure that it can be tied back to me.
He wants to know if she can resist taking his dirty money. So the next time Vic is with Ray, Stacy's campaign manager, he gives her a check for $1 million. She's happy, so she gives him some. Later, Tommy and Diamond meet with Rashad and his number 2 Malik.
Sons of Destruction is taking a different path.
Rashad says the Sons of Destruction are leaving the coalition, but his number 2 Malik has other plans. He leaves a note inside the bag of money. He says he wants to meet up with them later. He says if Malik wants the top spot, we'll give him the top spot, and we'll give King Kilo Rashad in place of DMACC. And so later, Tommy and Diamond meet up with Rashan, kick him in the ass, and cut out his tongue. But since Tommy's nuts, he has Diamond lay him under the engine block, puts DMACC's dirty weapon next to him, and film it while they, look at his face. Then they meet back up with Malik and let him know Rashawn's gone and he's king of the SODs now. Stacy Marks is trying to figure out how Ortega is running things from inside the jail. He's in solitary. But what she doesn't know, Tseng, her second in command, is working with Tseng from the Marquez Cartel trying to get Ortega out of jail. That's when her ex-husband Bobby walks in with pictures of college students ODing on that Fenty, and Stacy thinks the Marquez Cartel is bringing it in from Mexico, and that fact alone may help strengthen her case against Ortega. So Stacy goes to Claudia to find out what she knows.
Is the Marquez Cartel pushing fentanyl in Chicago?
Claudia's like, if you want information from me, I have to be out of jail to get it.
Not gonna happen.
But at the same time, she wants Claudia to get Tommy to confess to moving weight for the Estrada cartel. I don't know how she thinks Claudia's gonna do that from inside, but Claudia has a plan. Claudia meets up with Elise and tells her she wants her to record Tommy admitting to crimes.
You can do this. I can't.
She's terrified. Claudia's using that girl up.
What if he catches me? He won't.
But then he will. Watch this. Elise meets up with Tommy and just starts talking crazy off the rip.
We're burning through coke and pills.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
You sure you ain't sampling the product? Seem a little jumpy.
And she was immediately caught. Why Tommy didn't take her out, I have no idea. She goes right back to Claudia talking about Tommy caught me. So she tells Elise she loves her and tells her she has one more card to play.
You promised me Egan and you sent an amateur to work him?
Stacy tells Claudia she's done with her and she gets ready to leave and Claudia grabs her.
Unhand me.
Unhand me? What is this, the 1800s? What black woman says that? What she should have said was,
"Get your fucking hands off me."
I guess they decided this was a better line.
Unhand me.
Anyway, Claudia convinces Stacy to release her, as long as she testifies against the Ortega cartel also.
Shanti, I ain't lying to you.
Now, Jenard's still getting punked by his girlfriend, Shanti.
That shit is diametrically opposed to our plan.
This dude's still getting punked from all sides. She's still talking about she wants Diamond and Tommy taken out. Jenard's acting like he agrees, but I don't think he's with it. Her days might be numbered.
I need you to convince King Kilo that it wasn't DMACC that killed Mad Dog.
So Diamond sends Jenard to go see King Kilo to show him the pictures of Rashad's body and let him know that it was Rashan that took out his nephew Mad Dog.
That's the nigga that killed Mad Dog.
So Kilo gets with the funny mouth movements and needs an explanation because he said it was DMACC at first. Jenard says it was Rashan who did it, and it was payback because Mad Dog tried to rob him. But Kilo said he's gonna need confirmation from the SODs that Rashan was even robbed. But we don't know if Kilo believes it yet. Shanti goes to meet up with another dealer she knows by the name of Manny Fresh. Shanti wants to be her connect, so they strike up a deal so they can make money together. But then Manny Fresh's people shows up and blows up Shanti's spot.
You Jenard's bitch.
Jenard had stolen Manny Fresh's chain.
So you with this fiending ass, thieving ass nigga?
And just like that, the deal's off. Everybody's number 2's trying to come up in this episode, which brings us to Shanti's number 2. So when he rolls up, she tells him that she placed a crown on Jenard's head prematurely, but she's course correcting now. And she's like, whoever's with me is with me. What you doing? He talking about he always bet on beauty and excellence. Remember, Obi tried to cozy up to the boss also.
And now my name, by affiliation, is muddy.
So now Shanti mad because her name doo-doo in the streets because Jenard was a crackhead that other episode. So Jenard goes to the junkie he gave Manny Fresh's chain to and tries to get it back, tries to buy it back. The guy does not want to sell it. So he gives this guy some powder laced with that Fenty that he had, and it immediately takes him out. So he snatches the chain and heads back to Manny Fresh. So when he gets to SpongeBob SquareJaw, he gives her the chain, gives her some money, tells her to work with Shanti, fixes everything. He goes back to tell Shanti the news and she's happy for the time being. Tommy and Diamond meet up with their supplier, Shay. He just got finished torturing and knocking somebody off in the ocean. Shay is upset because there's conflict in the streets and it's costing him money. So Tommy and Diamond pay him more for his inconvenience and antagonize Miguel a little bit more. He leaves there and goes to Tommy's place to see his sister Maria. The way he looks at the cameras looks like bad intentions. But she's like, what are you doing here?
Wanted to invite you and Tommy to dinner.
Yeah, okay. You see, Miguel hooked Ortega up with a burner phone and a female. And Miguel told him to have his people ready because the next time the phone rings, he's going to have a location for them to go get Tommy. From the Stacy Marks task force, we meet Billy Tseng's wife, Emma. She's a high-powered real estate agent. And what we find out from this statement,
one of Chan's clients requested me personally.
They both work for Chan. Remember, Chan works for the Marquez Cartel. He then tells Emma that Claudia Flynn may be in play.
Stacy's trying to flip her.
You cannot let that happen.
She tells him that he better let Chan know that this is happening, because he knows what'll happen if the cartel finds out that they kept this from them. But he tells her he's not worried about it. He's the lead on this case, and all information comes through him. Because what he's gonna do is wait for Stacy to fumble this case. He'll use Claudia as a pawn to take down Tommy.
And then walk in and replace Stacy as the new U.S. Attorney of Chicago.
And he feels that will make him invaluable to the cartel. Tseng tells Stacy that the judge decided to suppress all the evidence against Ortega. She doesn't believe there's any way that this can happen.
Get off of your ass and figure out a way to keep this goddamn case alive. Your sister's gonna walk free from prison today.
Stacy tells Vic that she's letting Claudia out of prison. Remember, Vic kicked Elise out the apartment by gunpoint.
Are you out of your mind? You shouldn't do this.
And she wants Vic to give her a play-by-play to Tommy's reaction to all of this.
This conversation is over.
As Vic is leaving, Tseng comes in, and before he can get a word out, Stacy tells him that Claudia Flynn is going to testify against Roberto Ortega, and she's being released from prison as we speak. Tseng is shook because he's supposed to know everything that's going on. He can't get out of the office fast enough. He needs to warn Chan, but all he's getting is Chan's voicemail.
Claudia Flynn is cooperating with the feds. She's agreed to testify.
At the same time, Tommy's telling DMACC he's officially back on with CBI when he gets a text from Vic, and it says Claudia has wings, meaning she's getting out of jail. So Tommy leaves to go and see for himself. And there she is with federal protection with Tommy watching.